welcome to my little corner. In this video, I'm gonna be reviewing The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. I feel like there's so much to love about this book, but not everything connected with me. So there's a fun plot where everyone gets stuck on an airport because there's a huge blizzard and it's like almost New Year's. So it is basically a 24-hour plot with all of these characters that are stuck in the airport. So the main girl in the story is Rin, and she's basically in deep grief from the death of her best friend. And then you have Xander with just drama of his own. The flashbacks that they give us from Rin and her best friend that died, called Lottie, it just seemed like a very toxic relationship, and it gave me a feeling that Rin was in love with her, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if that's a secret plot of the book, but it just seemed like a very toxic relationship where Rin is basically following Lottie around. She could do anything for her, and Lottie is just a really bad influence for her, always getting her in trouble, and it just seemed like Lottie could live without Rin, no problem. So I don't know, it's just Lottie was a bad influence. She didn't seem like she cared about Rin, and Rin lived for Lottie. So I don't know, that's just a dysfunctional relationship right there. But Lottie died and now Rin is grieving, and yeah, she's just like super sad. And the main plot of the book, which is the catchphrase that is in the back of the book, is Rin has one unread text message on her phone, and it's been there for almost a year. So now it's gonna be the first year anniversary of Lottie's death, and ever since then she has one unread text message on her phone from Lottie, and she just refuses to read it. So everyone is stuck in this airport. You meet a few characters throughout the story, and it does have a lot of like fun adventures in it. So Rin meets Xander, and then they have some fun thing going on. They have some airport adventures, and they even meet these two co-workers in a fast food restaurant inside of the airport, and even they have like some fun game going on. So everyone is keeping themselves entertained inside of the airport. But I have to say that I didn't like Rin too much. I mean, I'm trying to sympathize with her, you know, she's still struggling, her best friend died. It's been a year now, but like, it's just this constant repetition of self-pity, and the sadness is throughout the whole book. Like, everyone is trying to make her have fun, everyone is trying to, you know, uplift her, and she's just like stuck in just blaming herself for the death of Lottie and just the self-pity. It kind of became really repetitive, and I was just, at some points I was just like, can you like snap out of it? But I know that that's kind of mean, and you know, people deal with grief in different ways, and I guess while I was reading the book I kind of forgot that this is just a 24-hour span. Like, because it is kind of a long book, it feels like it's longer. I don't know if the author of the book was trying to make Rin and Xander have like a romantic relationship going on, or they just felt like they had a great friendship going on. And because each of them had their own drama going on, they were able to talk to each other and basically, you know, comfort each other with their dramas in their lives. Also, there is one really fun thing that I want to mention with this book. So I started reading this book when I was traveling to Portugal to visit my family. So I was on the plane and I started reading this book. And like on the very first page of the book, it starts off, "The view from the window of seat 27F." And I was like, oh my god, that's my seat. I was sitting exactly on 27F on the plane, and I started reading the book, and that's the first line, and I was just like, I didn't really know if I was supposed to be creeped out or just like, oh, this is a very fun coincidence. Okay, so to summarize this book, there's good parts and bad parts, there's fun parts and there's boring parts, there's good relationships and bad relationships. It's kind of a balanced book, I guess. It's just when I'm reading a book, I'm expecting it all to be good. But the only thing that really kept me reading the book was, you know, at some point, I just want to see what the text message is. You know, just read the message. I want to know what it says because now I'm curious too. And even that, they couldn't give us. At the end of the book, when she finally goes to read the text message, they don't show us the text message. I was so mad. Like, I read the book and I was just pissed off. Like, why would you do that? That's the one thing. That's why I was reading this. So, I'm gonna give this book 3 stars. You know, kind of in the middle. So, anyway, this book had its fun parts. It had a good premise. It just felt too long for what it actually delivered. It's kind of a long book for just, you know, 24 hours. So this is my review for The Chaos of Standing Still. Have you read this book? If you did, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of it. So this is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.